Hi there, my name is Jamil Dabir, and I've recently completed two different certifications through Scrum.org. In this video, I'm going to discuss why I chose to obtain Scrum certifications. I'm going to go over some of the differences between Scrum.org and Scrum Alliances and why I chose to go with Scrum.org. And I'm going to finish by just discussing some study tips. Okay, so why did I choose to obtain a Scrum certification? The reason is quite simple. I'm looking for project management work right now. And one of the really high profile, good looking jobs I was looking at actually said they'd prefer a candidate with a Scrum Master certification. So that set me on this path. Over the course of doing my training as a Scrum Master, I found out about the Scrum Product Owner as well. And I did a quick search for product owner, and there appears to be lots of job opportunities in that area as well. So I figured it's quick and easy to get the product owner certification. Getting the Scrum Master certification was pretty easy. So turns out both of them were fairly straightforward and easy to obtain. So why did I choose Scrum.org over Scrum Alliance? I chose to go with Scrum.org because it's lower cost and the certification basically lasts forever. I don't have to put professional development units into it or anything of that nature. Some of the downsides of the Scrum.org certification is that it's quite a bit more difficult, from what I've heard, in comparison to the Scrum Alliance certification. So there's a 85% mark required in order to pass the tests through Scrum.org. And with Scrum Alliance, I've heard the passing mark is a little lower, but you have to take a course beforehand in order to write the test. And you also have to keep up the certification, make sure it doesn't expire. So they're basically seen as equivalent as far as I can tell. There might be a slight preference for Scrum Alliance, but for where I'm at, the scrum.org is the most appropriate for me. What are my study tips for obtaining these certifications? So first, most important study tip I can give is to go on Udemy and pick up Valentin Despa's courses on the Scrum Master and the Scrum Product Owner, or whichever ones you're interested in. You can get these courses on sale for about 17 bucks, so pretty cheap, and go through the Valentin's course, go through all the lectures, go through all the tests, and you'll do fairly well. Second piece of advice with regards to what Valentin offers is just to spend lots of time on the tests. You especially want to know that you've got all the test answers, you understand all the content in the course, and you can score very high grade. As I mentioned just a moment ago, passing mark for scrum.org tests is 85%. So it's 85% just to pass. So when you're doing your tests in Valentin's course, when you're practicing, you want to be shooting for mid to high 90s, or ideally 100%. Next piece of advice is just to get it over and done with. The amount of content is not enormous. So to do Scrum Master, you basically have to know this, the Scrum Guide. You have to know this inside and out. It's basically a 14-page document. It's not a huge deal. You might also want to supplement it with the Scrum Glossary. Scrum Glossary is just a few pages. For the product owner, you have the previous two documents in addition to the evidence-based management guide that you need to learn as well. So this isn't a colossal amount of content. It's 30, 40 pages total. So, but you really have to know it inside and out. Last piece of advice is not to be intimidated at all by Valentin's course. There's a lot of lectures, like some of them are hundreds. He basically cuts everything up into bite-sized amounts. So you're dealing with 2-minute lectures or 3-minute lectures. So don't feel bad for like binge watching the course. If you can put 6-7 hours into it, you'll probably get through all the lectures and most of the testing as well. And then you're well on your way to being prepared to write the actual test through scrum.org. So that's just a quick overview. This has been fairly straightforward and easy to get these certifications. I took a bit longer than most people do, but because I follow Valentin on LinkedIn, I've been seeing there's people who do like the 48-hour Scrum challenge, so they'll get one of these certifications in 48 hours. It's pretty neat. If that's the only thing you're focused on, I think it's very, very doable to just get that in over the course of 2 days or even one day if you're really eager. But yeah, I stretched it out a little longer because I had coursework and other things going on. So just to end this video by saying future plans for the next one. I'm looking into taking a course on Linux and Bash and the terminal, just learning how all that works. So I'll do a review once that's over, but it'll probably be a while from now. And if you're planning to write the Scrum tests anytime soon, good luck to you. It's challenging, but very, very doable. Thank you.